in East Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Bob Lee. We have a barn burner for you tonight. Lu Gacharna of Central Park Lanes is hosting Rob Linehan from Millis. We're gonna bowl Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. This is an A division match. 14 points are on the line. 5 strings. Each string is worth 2 points. Sorry, and the total is also worth 4. We're underway. Linehan blasts out the right-hand side. He's got the 1, 2, 4, and 8 in the back. Comes in across left of his object. 1 and 8 remaining. Linehan 40 and 30 on the season. Would be first in the wild card right now as he gets a 9 in the first. Format today: each bowler will complete 5 strings. The visitor, Rob Linehan, going first. You see he's throwing 31 miles an hour in his initial deliveries, sometimes 32. Right in the pocket, just a tad full. He's got the, I think that's the 3 and 6, might be the 6 and 10 in the corner there. And on the left-hand side, we have the 4-pin. He's gonna have to swing it across. Good bid, but he'll be open in the second. Linehan's opponent, Lu Gacharna, in 4th place in the first division, led by Ed Woodside from Central Park Lanes, as Linehan takes 17 through 2. First ball in the 3rd box coming up next. Linehan started the season against last year's Southern Conference champion, Justin Waters. It got skunked despite some good bowling. But Waters was just out of control in that 14-0 victory. Second ball. Oh man, he flipped that wood back, but still will have the 4-pin standing. 3rd ball here in the 3rd. For 10, 27 through 3. So the way ACST works, the season consists of 18 matches. There are 16 bowlers in each division, in each conference. Sorry. Nice pocket shot on the left-hand side from the lefty Linehan. 6-9 remaining. Little piece of wood probably will help. But not there. It won't open in the 4th. Looking for his first mark. Both bowlers wearing red today. Linehan's new shirt, a little bit lighter. We'll put him on orange on your scoreboard. Second 10 in a row, 37 through 4. 35-year-old Linehan, resident of Mansfield. Linehan just left on the 2-pin, has the 4 horses remaining. Naked 4 horsemen will go at a 36% rate for a pro bowler. Got to hit your head pin. So he'll be open in the top of the 1st. Good pinning so far, but that'll be a 9. A 46.5. Now we'll see Lu Gacharna throwing on lane 4. Gacharna from the right-hand side. Just in on the 3-pin. 1, 2, 4 remain. Still at about a 50% rate. Not this time. Welcome if you just joined us. We are in the top of the 1st. Lu Gacharna, Rob Linehan. We're in the top of the 1st. Gacharna with a 9 in his first box, a home bowler on lanes 3 and 4. These bowlers are going to start on 4, move over to 3 for the second half, and we're going to bowl 5 strings. Gacharna again in on the 3-pin. This is the 4 and 2s. Got the 4 on the left. 1, 2, 4, and 8. Lays it inside that bunch. Still 1, 6, 10 remain. $18 through 2. Here's one in on the pocket. 9 dropped down to the 4. That was a crossover on the 1-2 pocket. And that's our first mark here in the third. $28 in the ball. In the bonus. All right. COVID test up the nose. 4 bonus pins, 32 now through 3. Yep. Beautiful bid. Can't quite spray the 2-pin though. Blue open in the 4th. That's a Pro 10, 42. Looking to take an early lead over Linehan. Blue throw. Get 4 on the fill. 6 on the first ball in the 5th. Oh, what a piece that was. He connected on the head pin, covered the 6 and 10 in the corner, and the ball carried through on the 8 and a spare, so 52 and a ball for Lou. He takes the early lead here. We go into the bottom of the first of 5 strings. Rob Linehan moves over to 3. He was open in the first. 46. They try to put up a number now for Lou to chase. Crosses over a little thin on the 1-3 pocket from the lefty. Bundle of 5 on the right. And the 10-pin. Still a diamond over there. Welcome if you just joined us. Bob Lee from Central Park Lanes in East Boston. Saturday game of the week. Rob Linehan taking a 6 in the 6th box. We're now in the bottom of the first string of 5. Lu Gacharna just put up a 2 spare 52 plus a ball. 9 dropped down to the 2-pin. Linehan looking to get off the schneid here. How about that for his first spare? 62 in a ball. In the 7th. While we wait for the reset, tell you, Lu Gacharna on the season is averaging 112.5. Let's round it up to a 113. Rob Linehan is coming in at a 116 in the bonus. Little bit full. Takes 6 on that. 68 through 7. 3-1 split. He made a good bid on the 3. He was trying to send that one across. But he'll take 8. 76 through 8. Linehan best known for his victory in the New England Candlepins 2018, I believe it was. Drops the left side, leaving the 4 horsemen with a little piece of wood in the back that probably helps. Spare bid in the 9th next. Crossed over a little far on that. That's for 10, 86 through 9. All league bowlers know this feeling. Need a mark in that 10th to break 100. How about that? Cross is over. Okay. Wood's rolling away from that. He's got the triangle in the corner. It's the 4, 7, 8. Nope, nope, not there. And it's a 95. 10. Okay, so the way the scorekeeping works, Gacharna now needs. He's got the bonus coming up from the 5th. He had a 52 half plus. And if he can beat that 95, he'll get 2 points. And then they're bowling for the total. Total is worth 4 at the end of 5. Lu steps in now on lane 3. He's going to want to build that lead, though, for the total. Expect to see these bowlers averaging about 3 or 4 marks a game. 6 on that, Phil, so 58 half. Gacharna right on a little bit above his average in that half. Remember, he's coming in at 113 this season in the first 4 matches I think he's through. 3rd ball in the 6th. 8. 66. Nice drop there. 136. And wood that should help. It's right behind the 1 and 3. And that allows you to hit the 3 and cross it over. So a spare in the 7th, 76. 3rd spare, the 1st string for Gacharna.
So what channel is it going to be on?
Welcome to the Candlepin Bowling Network. I'm Bob Lee. Oh no, that's well, that's 4 on that, Phil. 80 through 7. He's got a eagle variant here. 4 pins on the left side. He took 3 of them there. He's open in the 8th. Gacharna takes 7 for an 87. Remember, he just needs 95 to secure the first 2 points of this 14-point match. Cross is over. Nice 8 drop there. Lu throwing 37 miles an hour. The spare bid is good. His 4th spare here. 97 through 9. And he secures those 2 points. 6 more there, 103 through 9. Another 37. Was a little slower in warm-ups. He's hit the groove now. Just open. Takes 8 and a 111 start with 4 marks. You'd like to have a higher score with 4 marks usually. But good points there. So now we'll move into the second string, change our scoreboard. And Linehan, the visitor, he'll be starting each string. Starts off on the 2-pin, 1, 3, 6 on the wing in the right, the 8 in the back. Decent wood. Nope. A little bit wild. Bowlers. Rob and Lou are around 60% on their object pins. These teens bowlers. Rob's been a little bit off today so far. Here's one right in the pocket, and there's that reward. Is that it? Yeah, that's the 5, 6, and 10. You got to play it in the corner and hope something bounces back. I think you want to hit that one real thin if possible on the double. Good 10 for 18 in the second. Rob back on his objects there though. He had all 3 pins he was aiming for. Sometimes that's all you can do. How's that? Cross is over and another split. Queen size bedposts here. Boy, that's 4 in a row. Rob right on his object. How about 6 pair of 10s? He's at 28 through 3. Linehan works from the left-hand side with a 4 or 5 step approach. Richie Myrick calls him the road runner. Right, that time he's off his head pin, but he's got a good spare leave. 2 pieces of wood on the right of the head pin. Should bounce it off and straight back for the spare. 38 in the ball in the 4th. On the bonus end there, how about a strike on spare? 48 through 4 and sits down with 58 and a spare. That suddenly changes things. Our first strike of the game. Linehan had 1 spare in the first. Gacharna had 4 spares in the first. Now he's going to start things off. On the left-hand side, leaves the 4 horses. Wood right behind the head pin. Wants to blast it right there, and a spare in the first for Gacharna. Chasing a 58 plus half from Linehan. Beautiful 9 drop. 19 through 1. Gacharna looking at the orange pin, 7. 2 spares in a row. He waits for his ball. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We should see if if you can find the match on here. Make sure it's on. In the bonus, just 2 on that one. That one got away. So 31 through 2, actually, I should say, on the scoreboard. Spare bid. A little wide. Still 4 standing. Gacharna looking at the 1, 2, 4, and 8. And that's a good 9 out of that. 40 through 3. Gacharna's wide left, takes out the left-hand side. Has the 5 and 9 behind the 4 horses on the right. How about this one? He was right on it, but everything fell but the 6. He's open in the 4th. Gacharna started with 2 spares here in the 2nd, and is now at 50 through 5. Had a 9 drop fill and then a 2 on the 2nd one. Linehan, for his part, had a spare and a strike in the 4th and 5th, and still working in the bonus. So Gacharna wants one here. That one crossed over onto the left side of the 2-pin. Interesting look here. You know, the head pin, and then 3 of the pins in the back row. The 8, 9, 10. That wood should help. It did. Pins went left and right of that 8 pin. And the wood in front of it, either way would have gone. But it's a good 60 side, so Lu has a 2-pin lead, but Rob has 2 balls coming. In the top of the 2nd string, Gacharna came in with a 16-pin lead. You see that on the right-hand side of your scoreboard. Linehan takes the triangle on the right with his first ball. Like he says, he will be getting 2. And that one came out of the middle, so 6 on the fill. And an 8 in the 6th for Linehan. So just a 4-pin lead through completed boxes. There, the 4-pin fell late, and Linehan has a 9-drop. Naked 6-pin stands. Okay, pulled some footwork. Stuck a little bit. Tumbled forward and missed that one. There it was, 10s, 82 through 7. So Linehan is 12 over, Gacharna is 10 over their box. Figured, yeah, it's 1 and a strike as the 9 was the last pin to fall, 92 through 8. First, Not bad on that. 7 on the first bonus ball, and a good look at a spare on strike here. Okay, how about a 9? 101 through 8 complete. And that was for 10, so 111 through 9. Linehan, who started with a 95, looking to get back up toward his. He has a 115 average this season. How about that? Another 9 drop. Linehan was a little bit wild in the first string. Been all over his objects here. And that, he's going to see an 11th rack, 121. And the last ball for Linehan. Grabs 4 out of the right-hand side, a 125. To go with a 95, let's call that a 220 through 2. Work on the spreadsheet action up there on the scoreboard. Lu Gacharna, his first ball in the 6th. He was open in the 5th. Has the 1, 2, and 7. Good wood to protect it. How about that one? A spare. That's Lu's 3rd here in the 2nd string. Gacharna, the righty, is the harder thrower of the two. Been delivering 37-mile-an-hour pitches from the right to left. Takes 6 on the bonus there, 76 in the 6th. 4 horsemen, nothing in the back. Just a little, I don't know if that was full or a little bit unlucky, maybe. Good 10, though, 86 in the 7th. Lu now is 16 over his box, has to catch Rob Linehan's 25 over. He has, yeah, Diet Pepsi, please. Rob Linehan, get me a Diet Pepsi, thank you. Here's one. Just a bit thin on the 1-3 pocket. He's got the diamond on the left side. Fronted by the 2-pin. Lu's all over it, but the 8 stands. Diamonds are hard. They're 27% for pro bowlers on diamonds with no wood. And that'll be a 9. 95 through 8. He needs a couple of marks probably, or a strike with a 10 fill would help. Needs 30 in the next 2. And how about that? I mean, the only thing you can complain about is it was a bit full, I guess. He's got a split, 2 and 1. 4 on the left. Plays it on the tail of the wood, which he had to. He had double wood, though. It's really hard to make it snap. So he's open in the 9th. Good 10, but 105. He needs a 20 box. That's simple enough. Needs a strike with a 10 fill or a spare with a strike fill to catch Rob and tie the 2nd string. Coming in, crosses over. Good job. He's got it. Oh, well, that can go. He's got a little bit of a lumberyard. 4 pieces in front of the 9 and the 10. He's going to have to sweep it into the 10. Let's see. No! Looked like he was playing the wood, and hoping that the ball would jump right, but he went straight into the 10 pin. That might have done it. That might have done it. But a 9 and a 114 for Gacharna in the second. Linehan takes 2 points. So 125 and a 114. We'll clear the scoreboard, get ready for the third. Linehan now. To start in the third string. That one got away. I'm sure every league bowler knows the feeling. It seems like every 5 you throw is a different bowler comes out. Sometimes you're right on the money in the first, and then you have to make an adjustment every time you step out. 9 in the first for Linehan. He's starting to make those adjustments. How about that crossover? Nice. Onto the 1-2 pocket. The 8-pin remains. And it's gone. Spare in the second. 19. Six on the field for Linehan. That's a diamond on the left. And 25. Linehan had 2 strikes and 2 spares in the second string. 1 spare in the first. Match is tied. Diamond remains. It's a tricky one. Good 10 though, 35. Nope. He'll need a reset as the 7-pin tumbles after the set. These are just balls to clear the pins. Typical lane has 24 pins in the back. And of course the reset won't work until all 10 cones are full. So sometimes it's a good idea to shove a few pins back into the pit. Linehan's first ball in the fourth. Crosses in. There it is. He's doing well with that crossover. He releases the ball right around where the 4-pin is from the left-hand side. Nope, that one. He's able to straighten it out when necessary, but he typically throws it from left to right, like that one. 45 through the fourth. Two 10s, a 9 and a spare for Rob so far. That one looked like it was going to be a split, but the left side tumbled. His ball is moving left, a lot of spin left to right because he's coming from that side. There it is. That one is good. 55 and a ball. 2 spares for Linehan in the top of the third. Now Lu Gacharna is up. Jonathan Boudreau joining us.
Yep.
Jonathan,
as usual.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing, John?
Well, it's a good half out of Rob.
Yeah.
He that last ball a little more aggressively.
9 drop for Gacharna down to the 4-pin. Good night for your pro league team last night.
We were, we had it going. Yeah, it was a good night.
Spare for Gacharna in the first. He's going to try to keep up with that 2 spare 55. and a ball from Linehan. Yeah, what was your season high total there?
It was 1991 last night.
Wow.
Just shy of $2 grand.
Beautiful. You had a 383. Beautiful. Gacharna now in the bonus, second string here in the top of the third. Beautiful. 9 drop to the 5, so 19. This is just the way things started for Lu in the second.
Not good. He doesn't want that there.
Okay. So the line is 2 feet in front of the head pin, right? There's a
24
inches, yeah, 2
ahead
feet.
of the head pin.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe.
So any pin that rolls out in front of that, and there's a plate there, usually with a quarter inch or so,
yeah,
a lip.
a lip usually at the on the plate.
Any pin that comes out in front of that is dead wood. This is, of course, wood, live wood. It's a little far off, though. Let's see how he does it. Crosses it.
Oh,
Yeah, I said, Jonathan, you had that anxiety about that piece.
Wasn't a good piece of wood.
I like where Lu hit it, but there's nothing going there. So that'll be a 9, 28 through 2. Figure Linehan's going to get about a 6 or 7 fill on average, so he's chasing a 61. Match score so far 2 apiece. See on your screen. All right, that one got away. Second ball here in the third from Lu. That one had a chance. Wood came off sharp from the right-hand side. I see what looks like new boards on the on the right there. Is that?
I don't think they're that. I don't think they're that new. I think they just look good.
It looks clean. It's just maybe someone just cleaned it up.
Yeah. Plastic. Those are plastic
plastic,
side kicks.
okay.
You don't see those in many houses.
Yeah. So what are they typically made out of? They're
rubber usually.
Rubber. Okay.
Rubber.
Lu.
This house and South Boston are the only 2 I know that have plastic side kicks, and I don't think there's anything new about them.
That gives you a more direct, like it should be a rebound, but you don't get the rubber.
Yeah, I think you get a better bounce off the rubber. That's why one of the reasons why I don't think this place is very high scoring is a lot of the higher scoring houses have rubber.
So what do they call that? An elastic collision versus a
I think so. My background's in English, so getting into territory I don't really know. But
all right, Lu's open with a 7 in the fourth, 44 for Gacharna. Tough box. Looking to match Linehan's spare in the 5th. Crosses over. Oh boy. Yep. That was nothing wrong with that one. I would
cut it over. It's got nothing on the wood.
Yeah. It's a little deep. It's a little deep, isn't it? Let's see. All right, he'll be open. So Lu started with a spare 9. That's his only mark. He had a tough 9 drop in to the 5 on the second. Things looking beautiful at that moment, but 52 half for Gacharna. Match score 277 and 275. Yeah, we're at the midpoint. That's right. Linehan though in the bonus. 2 full on the head pin. 59 half. And a 7-pin lead at the half. Nice piece. Played that on the inside of the 2-4 pocket and sent a messenger to the 10. But he'll take 8. Pro average on spread eagles is 8.3. Oh, that was pretty. Second time though, he's had the 5, 6, 7. What's your thought on a 5, on a 5, 6? Actually, the 10 in this case. Lu, you.
I mean, going for the 2 pins. I mean, you're not going to cut it, so you got to hit this one off the wall.
Right. A little bit thin, maybe, if you can do it. Yeah. Linehan open in the 7th.
Guys guys try to cut the 5 into the 10 and have it come forward. That's another way to play it.
76 through 7 for Linehan. Get a 9 there. 76, yep, that should be right, yep. Official score confirms. Linehan coming across just full on that one. 2-4 on the left, 6 on the right. Yeah, 9, yeah. Yeah, 9. For the spare, nope. Linehan open in the 8th. And that's a 9 for 85. So 2 spares for Linehan in the first half. He's been open on the back so far. 5 over his box. Lu Gacharna started with a 52. He's 2 over his box. So one of the ways I keep track of it when guys are moving out ahead is, oh, beauty there on the 1-2 pocket. He's got the triangle on the right. If you keep track of the score relative to the box, you kind of have a sense of how many spares you need. Linehan, beauty there. That one cut across the 6-pin. And his first spare in the back, third of the 3rd string here. 95 through 9. In the bonus. And that's a Caleri, 100. Clearies go at about a 20% rate for pros. Let's see. Yeah. Need to get some action off the sidewall or collapse it and get the ball to carry through to make that one. In my experience, a 109 for Linehan. Here in the 3rd, he's got strings of 95, 125, and 109 for 329 in his first 3. Linehan came in with, I believe, a 115 ACST average. Lu Gacharna at a 113. 112, 12 and a half. He was open in the 5th. And he's going to need a 57.5 to match Linehan. How about that? Call that one a clipped eagle. Spread eagle with the minus the 10-pin. Takes 2 on the left. Open in the 6th. Oh, Gacharna with an 8. He's at 60, right on his box. Needs to make up 9 pins to catch Linehan. So you figure he's going to need all 10s and a spare with a 9 fill, or 2 marks. No, that was tough. Yeah, you saw the wood. I think it was the 3-pin bounced hard off that wall in front of the 5 and the 6. It didn't come back. So 3 times we've seen this same leave here. That 5, 6, 10. Does well to get 9 out of that 3rd ball. 69 in the 7th. Here, Jonathan Boudreau encouraging him. 2 marks is the target now. Get the points in the 3rd. How about that? Ball was almost identical to the last one. This time he drops 9. 6-pin with wood behind it. Spare! Gacharna was all over that one. $79 and a ball in the 8th. Bonus drive into the pocket. Full, I guess. 8 on that fill. Oh, great bid. Clipped the side of the 4. Went a little bit behind the 6 pin there. Almost impossible on that shot. Good 10. Down to the last box. Here in the 3rd string, 3rd of 5. Okay. So Lou's been pretty consistent, but 3 wild pitches so far, 3 ocean balls. That was one of them. Seven pins on the right, needs this mark. And Linehan will take game 3. Give him those points. A 10 for a 107, so it's a close one. A 109-107 final. Confirmed? Yep. Thanks, Jonathan. So through 3, Lu Gacharna still has the lead in total by 3, but Linehan has the 2-1 advantage. Scores 4-2 in ACST points. We're ready to go. Linehan with his first ball in the first box of the 4th string. Drops 8 out of the left side. That's the 1 and 8, 2 pieces of wood touching the back of the head pin. Nope, not there though. Welcome if you're just joining us. We're in the top of the 4th string, ACST Pro action. A 10 in the first for Rob Linehan. Shakes his hand. He knows it was there. Linehan won the 2nd and the 3rd string. Lu Gacharna with a 3-pin lead though in total through those. He won by 16. Beautiful action there. The wood rolled up against the lip and picked up enough speed to take out the 6-pin. Now this is the 5-pin for a spare all day. Linehan, 20 in a ball through 2. Let that one go a little bit right, crossed over all the way to the right-hand side of the 3-pin, but took out 7. Not bad, 27 in the second. And how about, the wood wasn't quite laying right for that one. 9 in the third, 36 for Linehan. Crosses that one all the way over. 1, 2, 4 remain. So Linehan started with a 1 spare 95, then had 4 marks in his 125 in the third. Misses the head pin, open in the 4th. Three spares in game 3. And so far, 1 spare here in the 4th. At 10, he's at 46. Visiting bowler. That one never quite crossed. It's the 4 and 2. You got to play it like a half Worcester, but it's a little easier to make because the 10 pin or the 7 pin, depending on what side you're playing it, is gone, and the 5 pin. The Linehan takes 7 on that, 53 half with 1 mark. Now Lu Gacharna. Things are tight here. Linehan with a 2-game-to-1 lead so far, but Gacharna came into the fourth with a 3-pin lead in total. Now the home bowler throws his first ball and sends that one down Route 28. Right on the head pin, and how about that?
Nice.
Makes the spare. Only 20% of half Worcesters get converted like that. And Gacharna has had spares to start things each of the last 3 strings. In the second and the third, he filled them with 9. Let's see if you can match that, or better. Maybe a little thin, 5 on that fill, so 15 to start. How about that? Look at that. Everything but the 8-pin falls, and the wood came off the wall behind it. It looked like it shook the 9-pin there. Third ball here in the second for a 10, 25 for Gacharna. It's 5 over his box. Jason Linehan's 53, 3 over his box. Match is virtually tied. Nice cross there. 9 drop to the 2-pin. A little bit of help. Doesn't need it though. Second spare here in the fourth for Gacharna, 35 through 3. Plus this bonus coming up. Uh-oh. All right, 2 in the fill, 37. That's his second half Worcester. This one, the 3 and the 9. He made it last time though. And a similar ball. He plays those. He's been playing those ones on the pin side instead of the gap side. Everything fell but the 10, and he'll take a 9 in the fourth. 46. Needs 7 to tie Linehan's half. Well on his way with that, but split. Tough mark here.
Yeah, I know.
3 and the 6 on the right, 4 and the 7 on the left. Just left. You can make that one either by sending the pin or sending the ball. But how about a 7 and a 53? We're tied in the fourth. 53 apiece. Gacharna each bowler with 1 spare. Each bowler open after 5. So it's 385, 382 on the match. A 3-pin lead for Gacharna. Linehan starts things off in the bottom of the fourth. Crosses over. 1, 2, 7, 8, 10 remain. Decent chance on the inside of that 1-2 pocket. Not that far inside though. Linehan at the high-low jack. Takes 2 of them. 9 in the 6, so 62. Linehan 29 over through his first 3 strings. Is in on the 2-pin. Has a Caleri minus the 6. A couple pieces of wood. Looking for the 1-3 pocket. Just inside or outside for the lefty. Head pin remains. 10 in the 7th, 72. Linehan is our wild card leader in the ACST Southern Conference Pro Division. Came in 40 and 30. Dropped 6 off of the 3-pin there. And just a little too far on that crossover. That's exactly where he wanted it. 82 through 8. 4th string of 5.
Oh, shit.
Linehan, the same leave as last time, reversed now. 1, 3, 6, and 9 on the back. A little piece of wood though, that makes it a little easier. How about that? Perfect ball. Spare in the 9th, 92. And a ball. Linehan's second spare here in the 4th. The bonus right in the 1-2 pocket. 8 there. He's at 100 through 9. With wood that he has to cover. No! Wood did not have the 6-pin covered, is what I meant to say. So he had to get the ball. And he'll take 9 there. That's a 109. 2 109s in a row. For Linehan, who's coming in with a 115 and a half, I think, ACST average. A little bit lower than that so far today. He's at 438 through 4. Averaging about 109 and 2/3. Or 1/3. Gacharna, who was open in the 5th. 1-3 in this, and the 8 is in the back behind that piece of wood. Just a whisker left on that one. That's where it was. 73. So Gacharna, 3 over his box. Linehan at 9 over. What Coachy's coming in. I think we're going to stay for another match after this. Gacharna now, first ball in the 7th. Cross that one over and has Granny's teeth sort of here. So it's got the 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Still 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Big out here. There it is. That was a good 8. 81. Still in reach for a 1 spare with a big fill to catch Linehan, but 3 boxes to play. You can see it's just a 1/4 inch too full.
Actually, he's on his way to my cousin Chris's house. Probably has the
2. Oh, he got it in front of the. He slid that 2 right over. It looks like it would have taken the 3-pin, but it won't take the 4. It would have taken the 2-pin. It won't take the 4. And that's a 10. 8
on, too big.
He's at 91. And is it 81 through 8?
81, not that.
Okay. Sorry. Is that 2 to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Right?
Another one just a tad full.
I guess he's coming over my line tomorrow
Yeah.
to watch the first half of the match.
Nice bid, but everything's back on the curtain. Gonna look for another 10 here. That's a big pin though. 91. He needs 18 in this 10th box. A lot of ways to do it, but they all involve a mark. Not bad. That's the one it's a side saddle triangle plus the front
I
pin.
missed that.
And has to get that head pin to take that one out. So he'll
I won't miss no more pies.
game 4 will go to Linehan. Who takes a 6-2 lead, and that'll be a 99 for Gacharna. Match lead now goes to Linehan.
I won't miss no more though.
And we now are going to move into the 5th. Everything's working fine. Linehan to bowl first. The visitor on lane 4 again. With a 438 to 431 lead after 4. 7 pins on the match. Linehan's first in the 5th. Crosses all the way over into the 3-6 pocket there. Took out 4 pins, including the 7 pin. Okay, 1 and 8 left. That settled things down nicely. Linehan was way right, adjusted with one a little bit left, and then squared that away. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Crosses over, nice. 9 drop to the 5 pin. Spare in the 2nd for Linehan. 10. 10 in the 1st to spare in the 2nd. Yep. Our official score is up to date. Oh, and a strike on spare. That's the 2nd time he's done that. Had a strike on spare in the 4th and 5th earlier. Good day, Jonathan. Thanks for helping out. 30 in the 2nd, 40 and 2 balls through 3. Takes out 6 with his first. We get our graphic. Sorry. Nine on the strike fill. Never got the strike mark up there for you, but 49 through 3. And that'll be 58 through 4 for Rob, who had a 10, a spare, a strike, and a 9 so far. Crosses over nicely. 2 pieces of wood out in front of the 4 and 7. I think he wants the left side, and that's exactly what he does. 3 marks and 68 pins plus a ball for Linehan. Marshfield resident. His parents met on a Candlepin Alley. Where'd your parents meet again? It was White, Sammy White's. That's right. So without Candlepin bowling, there is no Rob Linehan.
Now it's like a car dealership, I think.
Lu Gacharna now in the top of the fifth, chasing a 68 plus a ball. Drop 6.
Starting the bowling, the age of 4. I think my first place I ever bowled at was Norwood Sports Center.
Oh yeah. I still sub in the league on Thursday night. Lou crosses over. Boy, he annihilated the triangle in front of the 8, but that's why diamonds are tricky. 10 in the first for Gacharna. He's been averaging 113 this season. Wants to get that up. He's at 431 through his first 4. Needs a nice 120 here would help. Four horses would helping on the 2 as you heard. Tony. Nope, not there. Open in the second, Gacharna. Takes 3 on his third, 19 in the second. I think we're going to stick around.
Where are you from?
I live in Sharon.
Sharon?
Yeah. Oh, Lou, right on the head pin.
Really? Must be a lot of work.
It's a labor of love.
Yeah, exactly.
The sport. Welcome if you just joined us on the Candlepin Bowling Network. There's really very few sports as interesting as this to watch. As Lou takes 9 in the third, 28. We figure just by putting it on there. Welcome if you're watching, 250,000 views in the last year on the Candlepin Bowling Network. We know there's a lot of people, and it's not all from Massachusetts and New Hampshire either. There's people from all across the country take a look, and they're like, hey, I like this game.
Yeah.
Good chance at a spare here in the fourth. Gacharna is the 1-2-4. There. Oh no! He grabbed a 1-2 pocket and things bounced around the 4, so it's a 937. Rich Kochi, who has a match in the ACST B coming up next. All right. Crossover, thin strike on the left side. Now the wood is a little tricky. Facing straight back. Oh, and just like the other one, he,
Come on.
2 3-pinners in a row that Gacharna has hit. And it can't get the final pin to cover. 47 on that half, no marks. 2 good ones though. 47 through 5, right?
You told me 2:30, but he was sick yesterday, so I called him down.
68 in the ball for Linehan, who eked out a win in the third, 109-107, and then matched that with a 109-101-99 victory in the fourth.
Right.
Gacharna came out blazing, 2 spares, and won the first game. There, how about that? 9 on the fill. And a slow motion strike for the third, strike on spare for Linehan. 78 through 5, 88 and 2 balls in the sixth. It was a strike. It came real slow, but it came. Seven on the first. Linehan's still in the bonus. Wood's there. bad. But an 8 fill there, 96. And 105 through 7. Rob's gonna have to go back and watch that on slow motion replay to see how it didn't take 2, but Lou has a few to complain about too, I think. How about that? A beautiful crossover, but sometimes what we're seeing off of these plastic sidewalls, those pins, those head pins, and those front pins will bounce in front of the 5 and leave tough leaves.
You're on live TV, Rob. What a ball was that? Come on, people are watching you. Crying out loud.
Linehan still facing 4 with his 3rd ball here in the 8th. We'll take 7. 112 through 8.
Last 2, Bob.
Still 32 over.
Last 2 balls.
Linehan. COVID test. Up the nose.
See if it's up there. See if there's one up there. Check on the hanger.
Not bad.
I thought you took the one.
Off the 4 and 7. Still the 2 and 3 remain. 3rd ball coming here in the 9th. Rich Kochi, how you doing? Yeah, I'll cover you. I'd love to. All right.
How you doing? Great to see you.
Good. Hey, that was an 8 for Linehan, who's at 120 through 9.
Thank you. How you doing? All right?
Yeah.
Doing good?
Robbie's looking to take a 12-2 victory here. We're in the 5th. Putting up a good score here. Gacharna's going to need 80 or more to catch him.
Wow. Crazy, huh?
At 128, working on the spare in the 10th. There it is, 130 and a ball. So Linehan has his total up to 568 plus this, making a 571. So Gacharna is going to need to come up with a big one. 86 pins to catch him on the game, 93 on the total. Rich Lamone, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Gacharna crosses over too far. Takes 4 on the left. All right. So he'll be open in the 6th. Nice 10 there. 57. So Linehan in 2nd place in the Millis division. Behind Justin Waters. Looking to move to 52 and 32. Of course, Waters is at 48 and 8. Good spare for Gacharna in the 7th. At 67. All right, Gacharna in the bonus. Gets 6, has the 1-4-7-8, and he's at 73. Nope, that didn't go for him. open in the 8th. Gacharna in 4th place in the Central Park Lanes division. Takes 10 in the 8th. But critically, he is behind brother Fernando, who came up from the semi-pro division last year. Fernando was the champion for the ACST in the 110 and under group. Beat Danny Finn, our commissioner, in a dramatic victory. Came down to just a couple pins in that one. Finn had a great run. High-low jack remains for Gacharna in the 9th. Still there.
Someone must have either took it or he.
Lu's first ball in the 10th. Oh no. Right on the money. 5 drop.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just. Got everything.
All right, 2 for 10 here. 2 for 100. And it'll be a 99 for Lu. And we're going to check those official scores before we sign off, but award the 2 points for the game in the 5th, plus the 4 on the total. That makes it a 12-2 victory for Rob Linehan over Lu Gacharna. Final score 571 to 530. And we'll be back in a little while with the B match. Rich Kochi is going to be starting up at 2:30 in about a half hour. I'm Bob Lee. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. And if you're one of the 250,000 viewers on our YouTube channel, thank you. Thank you very much. But for now,